Welcome back everyone to Satisfactory. Last week. This is the last week actually, I should say, of the Satis Fridays. Because after this Friday, I go back to work on Fridays, sadly. Now, last week we did this. I wasn't supposed to go in there, but I'm here now. We made this. We made this oil facility. Unfortunately, it takes way too much power. So we are currently unable to use it. Also, this oil facility is going to get a lot bigger. Because we're going to have these refineries going into other refineries, I believe. So let's have a look at the list of ingredients. So this makes fuel and polymer resin. So that polymer resin is a byproduct that'll have to go. No. So fuel. There you go. So if I wanted to make residual fuel, I'd need residual, whatever that is, heavy oil residue. That's the stuff that comes out of making plastic. Yes? Okay, so you make plastic and the oil residue. So I'm basically going to have 3 of these making... No, 2 of them. Alright, let's just see. I think I've got 6. Yeah, we've got 6 of them. So there'll be 2 making plastic, 2 making rubber, 2 making fuel. Yes. Okay. So, the ones making plastic are gonna, and rubber are going to have the byproduct, which is this this purple stuff. Petroleum coke. Carbon-rich material distilled from heavy fuel residue. That can be burned in coal power stations, I believe, which we can build here. I don't know if there's another reason to have this stuff. Residual fuel comes out of the heavy oil residue as well. So I guess, yeah, 2 of them will feed one machine that will be making residual fuel. 2 of them will be making petroleum coke. And I guess 1 of them will be making residual plastic, but we need water for that. So we've got this polymer resin. And smokeless powder. Oh, to make smokeless powder you need that. Okay. Right. So. I either need to have a conveyor coming over this way, or I need to have a pipe going back to the base. I think the conveyor coming this way is probably the better option of the 2. Okay. Let's have a little sniff there. Okay. So. 2 fuel, 2 rubber, 2 plastic. That's fine. The ones making the plastic will have to be split, I think. No. Okay. The rubber and the plastic both make the oil residue. That's great. Half of the oil residue will be making residual fuel, I think. 1 making fuel, 1 making coke, and 1 making smokeless powder. Maybe 2 making coke, because that's a new resource. That's a fresh resource. Okay. Or fuel, maybe? I don't know. No, yeah, I have two making petroleum coke. One of them can go... In fact, both of them can go into power stations. Yeah. Okay. We are massively overthinking this, but... we do have to think about constructing something back at base. Because... ooh, if we make it... we should make it. Oh, for fuck's sake, no! No! I accidentally walked back into it. Dicks. Okay. This whole conveyor system is a bit of a ball ache. And this side of the building is getting a little bit messy. So I'm thinking I might have to build some sort of tower for all of the conveyors coming into the building to go to. Which will then... it'll like an elevator, basically. So that we can have stuff going along the side of the building without having to dodge all of these conveyors. That's what I'm thinking. So we are going to have to move some of this to the oil facility, this stuff, the black powder. But our main concern at the moment is power. Because we've run out. Is there an oil plant, an oil facility that we can use? Fluid packaging. Let's have a look at the milestones. Fluid packaging can make a packager, which is great. Petroleum power. That's kind of. I think I'm gonna go. Oh shit! We actually have to start making stuff to get that one. Okay. Fuel powered generator. Okay, okay. Just having a think. Hey, how's the factory going? The factory is currently at a standstill. Currently, I'm trying to figure out how we're going to do this. Yeah, well, it's not horrific. Don't worry. It's not bad. We're just we're trying to figure out how we're going to power this damn thing. I think that's enough. And then the steel beams. Steel beams. I think that's up here. I think we're going to need to build some coal power stations. I don't need that much steel, bloody hell. You're in the UK, did you remember to turn your little switch on the socket off? Oh man, it does matter. I have no idea how people cope without the switches on their power. Like, how do you know when something's, like, powered or not? It's mad. Right. We must think. Can I make plastic myself? If not, I'm going to have to start the facility going with what we have available to us. So, there's going to be 2 layers of refineries. And there will be... just plug in and go. No extra steps. It's nuts. So you have to, if you don't want something eating power, you have to unplug it every time. That's annoying. I'd do my head in. Right, so let's just make decisions. Fuel, yep. Fuel, yep. Plastic. Plastic. Rubber. Rubber. Right. Cool. Doesn't need power though, so it's all good. It definitely does though. It definitely does. If you when your TV is on standby, it uses 20% of the power it does when it's currently in use. It definitely does. Oh, oh. There you go. Clear the vegetation. You don't use the TV. Wait, it's same with the computer on the monitor. Unless you've unplugged or turned the socket off on your PC, it is still using power. Because it's on standby. How do you think it knows what time it is and shit when you turn it back on? It still needs to be powered to figure out what time it is. In the brief period between when it turns itself on and it connects to the internet, which will tell it what time it is. Fair enough. There's a battery on the motherboard that holds a little charge. Yes, it does. But how's it going, Don? Welcome in. We're just clearing some land because we're gonna need to rebuilding before we can see any benefit from this area here. We have a lot of power, like a lot of these pipelines. Got a nice big facility started. Unfortunately, we can't power all of this yet. So we're going to need some power plants, and I think I'm going to build them here. Actually, that's a really good idea. Build them here. So what am I building here? So polymer resin is going to be the byproduct, which is going to make not petroleum coke. Okay, okay. What does the polymer resin do? Makes residual rubber and residual plastic. Okay. I might swap it round then. I'm going to make plastic here. Okay. You're making plastic. So you're going to make rubber. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm talking myself out of this. No, yeah, you're making rubber. Okay, so plastic, rubber. Then fuel. Gotcha. Fuel. Kind of fuel. Yes. Okay. I'm hoping I can build this so it can power its fucking self. This is gonna have a power plant built in. Can I get rid of this rock? I don't think I can get rid of this rock, sadly. That might mess with my build, to be honest. Also, yeah, it's getting a little higher here, isn't it? So I'm actually going to have to build upwards a little bit. Alright. Let's build upwards. is 1 meter enough to satisfy? Yep, that's enough. Okay. Yeah, we are going to have to move this. But now, let's move this quite far back. I don't know how big this is going to be in the end, to be honest. Right. Transport. How is Cloth today? I hope you're doing well. On this fine day. Right, Hypertube. Connect to that. Connect the power. There we go, we have power. Right then. So we'll have 2 more sets of flat. Then we might have to go up again. What part of 4 meters do you not get? Come on. That's the one. Right, so you are making 30 polymer resin per minute. You are making also 30 polymer resin per minute. How much does the residual shit need? It needs 6 every 6 seconds. So it needs 60 a second. 60 a minute even. So actually, technically, 2 machines can feed 1. Honestly, I don't mind something working at half capacity if we can get double the resources out of it. Okay, that works. And honestly, we're already making plastic and rubber, so it doesn't actually matter too much. Okay. So you're making rubber. You're making 20 heavy oil residue a minute. 20 a minute. 20 a minute. Is this 20 a minute as well? 10 a minute. Okay. So in total, we're making 60 a minute. In total. So every 6 seconds you need 4 there. So 40 will make petroleum coke. Residual fuel. That needs 60. Oh, man, okay. Okay. So we can have some making coke, some making fuel, but we'll be making it like at half capacity. We're making both at half capacity. I mean, for now we'll have to make do. It'll have to do. We can always expand later if we get like a Mark II oil sucker thing. And I need some of this oil residue as well. Honestly, residual plastic and residual rubber need water, so I don't know. I still need to make them. I still need to make plastic and rubber. I'm gonna need water. Do I have water coming from where the oil is? Well, I know there is oil. I know there is water down that way. Is there water closer by somewhere? Is it possible for me to just rob some water somewhere nearby? Ah, there's some there. It's downhill though. I could just make a smokeless powder facility down here. Yeah, might just do that. Hang on. No, hang on. Hang on. I don't even need oil or plastic residue or whatever. Smokeless powder is literally just black powder plus water, isn't it? Yeah. I just need to build one of these somewhere near the base where there's water. I'm an idiot. I'm a literal idiot. Okay, so we don't have to worry about smokeless powder at all. Okay. Right. So, what? In terms of residual plastic and rubber we do. Okay. So I need some way to get rid of the polymer resin. You know, yeah. Can I turn the polymer resin into fuel? Can I do it? I don't think so. I think the plastic and the rubber coming from these is going to be fine. It's going to be plenty. I think. Yeah, I'm thinking of sending it to the sink. It just means I'm going to need to have a line. Okay. So that's making fuel. That's going to have polymer resin. I could just feed them into one thing there and send them to the sink. Or I could make residual plastic and rubber if I had some water to suck it off. I think I'm going to feed the resin down towards that lake, feed it into a machine that turns that into... Yeah, no, I think that's a good idea. Right, okay. The most important thing to do right now is to get some sort of power generation off the ground, because this thing I need some way to power itself. And I've currently got 2 ways to power it. But 1 way to power it, and there will be a second. I can turn this heavy oil residue into coke at the moment, which is what I'm going to do. The coke. What do I need for the coke? I need 4 of that. This is going to be making 10 per minute. So for the coke, I need 40. Okay, so I'm going to make 1 of these machines here. These 2 are going to feed that, and it's going to make petroleum coke, which is going to go directly into a power plant right next to it here, which is going to generate power based on that. Cool. Then I'm going to have another one of these from these 2 machines, which is going to turn the heavy fuel residue into residual fuel. Heavy fuel oil into residual fuel, I think. What do I need for that? Do I need water for that? No. No, I don't. Excellent. And that will feed into a like an additional fuel generator here, right next to it. Okay. All of the fuel that comes out of here is going to come out, and it's going to go into some machines over here. There will be fuel power plants once I've got access to them. A line of them there. I will have a packager or 2 over here, which will then package the fuel into like jerry cans, and then that will get sent back to base, where I can just have an unlimited supply of fuel when I need it. This sounds like a plan. Okay, so let's make a refinery. Or two. I'm gonna make two. Before I do that, I need to make a foundation. We'll have refineries down by the river for the waste product for this, I think. Right. Production, refinery. So. Do you know what? I think we'll be fine with it being like that. Cool. So that's going to make coal. A coal power generator. That's the correct way around. I just need to fit it next to it as best I can. Go on. Come on. Oh, it's so fiddly. It refuses to, it refuses to match it. Well, that'll do, I think. That's fine. I definitely need more foundation then. For this to not look fucking stupid. Right, okay. So then. Right, so. This is going to make petroleum coke. Boom. That's going to make 120 per minute. I don't think it will. I think it'll make 60 a minute. So. Let's have a look at the conveyor belts. What do I need? 60 resource per minute. That's perfect. Yeah. That's exactly what I need. Let's have this as straight mode. Right, I'm going to need water for this. So actually... Probably best sending it via conveyor belt down to the water. Okay. So actually, this will be the end of the facility, won't it? Yeah, it will. So actually, to make the facility a little bit more compact, I'm going to fit these extra refineries in sideways. Because there is zero reason to have this much area used. Okay. So, what we're going to have to do. So we've got heavy fuel oil. Those two pipes are going to converge into here. So I need to have it about here. Cool. Production. Refinery. Okay. There. Right. So. Pipe. Pipeline Mark 1. Can I have it as straight mode, please? Auto 2D? Noodle? Okay, auto's fine, whatever. Right, I'm going to try and get this so it's in line with the entrance to that one there. I think that's in line. Excellent. Okay, that goes there. Need a pipe junction. Just there is fine. That pipe goes into there. We'll do in a second. What? Right. So I don't know how that's what kind of pumpage I'm going to need for this. I probably will need at least one pump. I was going to say. Okay, so that's one pump there. That's going to pump out coal. Right, that's going to pump out coal. Next. These two machines. So I need a pipeline going about here. So this machine will go in sideways there. Production, refinery. Right. So pipeline. Yep, that'll work. There, and then I need a junction here. It's very dark. It's very dark right now. We flashlight on. You can see what I'm doing. Okay. Those two go into this one. So that's making petroleum coke. This one's making residual fuel. Lovely. Right. These two are making fuel and polymer resin. Right. So I need to think about what I'm going to do with the fuel once it's made. And honestly, I don't need to power these two at the moment. Okay. Maybe I need to start isolating the power. So these two don't need powering yet because there's no way to... I've got no way to power them. Okay. You're making fuel. This is all the fuel I'm going to need for now. Got no way to package anything. Okay. So. You're making rubber. You're making rubber. You're making plastic. Okay. Right. So right now, I need an entranceway to this place, and I think I'm going to put it here. Right. Walls. We're going to have your door, your standard door here. We're going to have a sideways door. Just like that. And I'm going to have the Hyperloop tube come in this way. Transport. Wall hole. That's going to come in there. Okay. The Hyperloop entrance. You can go there. Oh, nice. So it actually, I can have the entrance actually in the wall. That's cool. Whoa. There you go. Right, so that is the Hyperloop. Hypertube, sorry. Keep calling it Hyperloop, I don't know why. Okay. So I can now get back and forth towards the base and the refinery. Right. So I'm gonna have conveyors. I kind of don't like the way I don't like the way that looks, to be honest. Let's have the entrance sort of. Oh, that looks weird. So, the wall hole? Can I not have it the correct height to go with that? Apparently not. Okay, so we can have the support there. Can I turn that into an entrance using that? Sure can. Right, the wall hole. That can go at the same height. Cool. Right, and we can feed the power into the building using that. Right, there you go, we have a Hyperloop. That doesn't look the worst, although there is still a wall there. It's fine, I guess. Just ignore the fact that you're about to hit a wall, and you'll be Right. So I'm going to raise all of the conveyors up into the air. Let's just get the walls sorted, shall we? Let's get this facility looking nice. Right, architecture. Let's have catwalk corner, then some stairs leading up. There we go. Excellent. Okay, and that should give you enough clearance to, like, not hit anything. Right, so we're going to have Coke. That's going to go down to the river. Great. That's going to make fuel. I feel like that's also going to go down towards the river. Although it could make a plant here. I wish there was a river here, or like a lake or something, but there isn't. Okay. So, plastic. It's 20 per minute. 20 per minute. Okay. That's now enough that I need either level 2s or 2 Mark 1s conveyor belts. I think I'm going to go with level 2s. Yeah, I'm going to go with level 2. It's going to be a lot of reinforced. It's going to be a lot of reinforced plates. Hang on. 60. Is that enough? Yeah. I thought it was 30, to be honest, but no, it's good. So we can actually use level 1s. That's great. Okay. Those two are going to feed into a single conveyor hull wall. Yes, just here. And that'll head back to base with the plastic and all of that. So, logistics. Mark 1 elevator. Right. Mark 1 conveyor belt. What if we had the lift facing the side? Like that. That might make it neater. Yeah, I'm in the way for that one, I think. Conveyor belt's too steep, what the fuck? Oh, I thought I was pressing H then. H? Why would you even consider doing that? I think it's because it's on straight mode. There you go. Sweet. Right, I need a converger. A merger even. There you go. And that can go into there. And that's plastic, baby. Nice. Okay, and then we got rubber. Pretty sure it's the same sort of deal. Yeah, so it's going to be making 40 per minute. Lovely stuff. Right. So, the elevator. 7. Oh, you're kidding me. Right. So I need to remake that pipe, don't I? I don't want it to be clipping or anything. That'll do. Nice, okay. So these are going to be, it's going to be basically opposite this. I need a wall with a hole. Just a wall with a hole. Lovely. Right. Yeah, I think the easiest way to do this is just to feed it straight from the hole into one of them. Like that. Have this elevator facing that way. Have a merger just there. And that into there. Ooh. Right, so there's your rubber, there's your plastic. So I think we'll have the stack next to the hypertube. Okay. So, conveyor stack. Nice. Okay. That works, I think. Alright, next. You're making petroleum coke. Okay. So I'm going to need a double line. This, I think. What are you making? Again? You're making fuel. Okay. So actually we're going to need a pipeline for you. I need a packaging facility here. Alright. So for this, I'm going to need a double hole wall. That is, that's making 120 a minute. We're going to need level 2. We need level 2 for this. Level 2? There you go. 120 a minute. Right. Well, level 8 is a conveyor Mark 2. Number 8 on my keyboard. Number 3 is a Mark 1. Right. So. I think the coke can come down on the bottom one because that's going to be first to come out, I think. Yeah, because the top two are going to be the stuff that's going straight to the base. Okay. So, number 8 is Mark 2. Great. Number 3. So that looks okay, I think. I think that looks fine. Right. Now we just need to see how far we can make this go. 4. Right, can we get away with it here? Is that going to be too far for the conveyors? Why is the music all dark and grey, by the way? Oh, it's too far by like the tiniest margin. Okay, so it needs to be about here. Feels like I'm in a Doom level. Right, this is just us working out logistically how we're going to do this. The first thing I need to do is get more power going. So I need to get all of this down to that river there. It really is like a level in Doom Eternal. Absolute psychotic levels of like intense music, but just suspenseful. Such a relaxing game. They really didn't choose the correct music for that, in my opinion. I'm just chilling here, fiddling away, and the music's like, oh, there's something stalking you in the night. Oh, be careful what you build. Watching you. Right, so I've got a Mark II conveyor there. Lovely. Oh, shit. I see little bastards in there, in the water there. Holy shit, look at that. Right. That there is a event thing. Well, don't know what they're called. We can make a hydrothermal power plant or something eventually there, maybe. Either way, we have to clear this area because these are these little bastards. Right, we're gonna have to kill them. Fucking hate these bugs. They fucking suck. Holy shit, there's a lot of them. I didn't even get one of them? I thought I went sick on one of them. I think I need to kite these motherfuckers. And then just like go in and sarge and bash this, these plants. Right, come on. Come on, bugs, let's go. Right, here they come, right, go! Whilst they're undefended. The fuck? Oh, I was in water, that's why. Right, they're in water, so it's difficult to get a shot off. The bugs are coming. Here they come. Can't hit that one. Ah, fuck. Go. Did I get one of them? 4 to dead. 4 to dead. Eat and run. Just keep sprinting. Just keep on sprinting. I need this these bugs to fuck the fuck off, honestly. I'll take a couple of hits here. I need to get this one dead. Okay, okay. I think I got one of them. Did I? Yes, I got one of them. I'm gonna get hit here. Lure them away, lure them away. Let's get this one. Run! I don't even think I've hit this one yet. Got it? Come on, you little bitch bugs. Right, got some of them. Okay. Right, we have some water here. I don't think we're going to get much water out of here, but this is... I feel like this is important. I feel like this is going to be real good. I thought it would blow me into the air, but it's fine. Right, so we've got a geyser. A geyser. Right, we need a water situation. I also need power generation. Now, what do I need for the coal power? How much coal does it turn into power? I guess I just need to check it. I guess I just need to check. Okay, so now that I've got access to that, oh, there's actually water here as well, loads of it. All right, cool. I think I'm going to build the power plant here. In this vague area, there'll be extra power there once we have access to it. All right, foundations. Let's pop a foundation just here. Seems good. I'm going to tame this land. That's what we're going to do. Guys, please calm down. Got at least 4 hours to wait till your man comes in, so don't even worry about it. Right. Power. Dun 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 dun. Shh, 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 shh. Dun 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 dun. Da, da, da. I need reinforced iron plates. I need 20 of the bastards. Okay. How do I easily get up there? I'm gonna have to go all the way to the hyperloop, aren't I? Dang it! I'm gonna need another hypertube to come down this way. I wonder if there's like a... I might actually have to make a hypertube junction halfway down, or something. Anyway, I'm gonna need a bunch of reinforced iron plates anyway, because we're still doing Mark II stuff, aren't we? Yeah, I think I'll have the hypertube going to a little station down here, and then up. Right, let's go to the storage. Nice. Reinforced is down here, I think. Down here somewhere. There we are. Nice. Take a good chunk of them. Beautiful. You know what? Since I know I'm going down here, it's not a huge journey. Oh, come on. Get off my platform, you. This bloody thing wants a stage to perform on. Get off my platform, you bastard. Right, coal power generator. That should be fine, I think. I'll keep it a little bit further in than that. Like that. Just like that. Nice. Right, how much do you use coal-wise? Oh my god, it doesn't tell me! It doesn't tell me how much coal it uses. It should tell me this. Oh my god. How much does a coal power generator use? I need to check. So let me have a little look out here. I'm gonna check. Satisfactory. How much coal per generator? There you go. 15 coal a minute. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. Coke versus coal. Petroleum coke, coal generators or fuel generators. Petroleum coke is not a first. Is not. Okay, let's just have a look at this. Okay. Oh, okay. You can use petroleum coke for other things. So you can turn it into steel. You turn rubber and petroleum coke into circuit boards. That's an alternative, but it's not the standard. Yeah. Use for crafting a carbon-rich material distilled from heavy. Use as a less efficient coal replacement. I see. Less efficient. So, petroleum coke in coal generator. It can be burned in the coal generator, which allows generation of power from oil before the fuel generator is unlocked. What did it say this? Slightly less efficient than fuel produced from heavy oil residue. Okay. You're not telling me numbers here. You're not telling me numbers here. I want to know numbers. I want to know how less efficient. Well, we tried. We tried. So, didn't it say it needed 12 per... No, it was 15 per minute. And how much petroleum coke am I making? 120. So, 12 per minute. I think it will still burn it. So, we can have 10 coal generators with just that, just this one vein of thing. I don't know, man. I don't know. 10 generators? That seems an awful lot. Seems an awful lot. 120 per minute. 120 per minute. Although, we are only feeding it 20, so it's actually going to be 60. Yeah, okay, so 5. I was going to say that feels an awful lot for just a byproduct. So we're going to build 5 reactors down here. Power generators. Would you get off my stage? You absolute colostomy bag. You menace. I'm going to bounce on you now. Bouncing on you. I'm gonna bounce on you. I'm gonna whip you. Yeah, bitch. Get off my land. Whipped him into shape. Right. So, first things first. Let's get the foundation the right length, so I can actually build that. So that's gonna be 1.5 ish. 1.5 per generator, so I need 5, so that's 1.5, 3, 7-ish. Let's just say 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm aware there's a beastie there. Don't worry, I'm not blind. I can see it. I'm just going to ignore it for now, and I'll build a wall. Okay, so power. Coal power generator. If the fuel generator also needs water, I will have to bring the fuel down here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I need one more. Oh. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I can't count, apparently. Let's kill this thing. Right, mate. Bye. What's that there? A gold. That's Caterham. Caterium, sorry. Caterham. And there's a bug thing. There's 2 bug things, actually. We don't have to worry about that. It's fine. Right. Let's start pumping some water. Production, water, extractor. Guys, calm the fuck down. Every time a car door gets closed outside. Every fucking time. The dogs are just absolutely going hell for leather. Just like burning it to the door. Right, so what are you making? You're making 120 a minute. 120 a minute. How much do we need per generator? $50 a minute. So 2 per generator. That's fine. So it'll be 3 in total for now. Right. Right. Okay, so I'm gonna build a door to the facility in. Actually, I'll probably do it both. This will be the first instance of me building the door higher than the actual floor of the facility. Nice. Like that. Architecture. Let's have the catwalk like that. happy now. That's fine. Don't need to worry too much about this. Right, so I am going to need... I might need another bit of foundation. I might have it quite steep. Not that steep. Not that steep. Just so I can get the pipes above the conveyors. Okay. So we're going to build wall there. I don't think I need that many holes, to be honest, but it's fine. Right, so mark 1 in there. Mark 1 in there. Leave a gap. Okay. I'll build an extra door in here just in case I need access to different areas of the plant. Walls with the door. Oh, there you go. Right. Time to bring this down. Okay. Don't need that to be stacked anymore. No. Okay then. So I'm gonna need to split this evenly between 5. I think that means I need to use one of the programmable things. Smart splitter, right. A filter can be set for each output to allow a specific part to pass through. That's not what I need. I need a programmable one, don't I? Hmm. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see. Oh, I need one of the AI limiters. Okay. First things first, I'm going to make a sort of a junction here with the conveyors. So if I, just for safety, so I'm not like going too close to the poo clouds. Let's build a little, just a little hut, just a little hut. Okay. I need a roof, don't I? Architecture? Yeah, still a little flat roof is fine. Cool, cool. And a little stairway going in there is fine. Right. Get rid of that. Sorry, did you not want to... Okay, we'll have you coming in like that. We'll have that over there. Very nice. Coming into that there. Okay, or not. For fuck's sake. I need to actually put the hole in. So should be able to reach that from here. I am. I think I'm in. Yeah. Nice. So I need to turn that into an entrance. Turn that into an entrance. Okay. And then I need to power the bastard. There you go. Little hypertube room thing. Nice. So I can now go back and forth between. Okay. Right. Where was I? Where were I? I think I was going to start connecting the pipes. No, I wasn't. Yeah, I wanted an AI limiter so I could like build a smart junction to see if I can like confirm which way stuff goes. I need to program the number that goes through each bit. I might need to unlock that somewhere. Okay. Is that logistics Mark 4? No, it's not. Tier 6? No? Okay. Is it in here? Management? Organization? No. It was not in there, or anything like that. So let's just get an AI limiter thing. I think that's top floor. Top floor shit. Okay, I'll take that stack. The world's getting smaller now. I could have a hyperloop going across the water there, couldn't I? Tube, stop saying hyperloop, it's stupid. Hyperloops are stupid things, we don't need them. Hypertubes are good things, they're fun. Right. Logistics. Smart splitter. Right. Configure the smart splitter. So the center output. Can I?
You suck, you jackass.
Hey, welcome in. It's the weekend for Fraggle. Lovely stuff. Right, petroleum coke. Can I tell it how much to do? No. Okay. That's a shame. In that case, we're not using smart splitters. We're just going to use a normal splitter. What the devil are you today, sir? So how would I do this? Okay, so I need to turn one thing with 3 outputs into 5 things equally. Technically, if we're able to feed these machines at maximum capacity, it won't matter too much. So let's just go with that theory. Let's just go with that theory. Let's go with that. Welcome to the stream where we are currently trying to work out how to effectively power our oil facility. We're trying to make our oil facility power itself, which it currently can do. But we're having to work this out pretty hard. So, oh, how glad are you to have the weekend? Let's go to the wall. Right, so I've got 3 sets of pipes that need to come through here. So, I should have pipe wall. Wall hole, yeah. I'm going to call them Andy. You got it. Andy wall hole. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Okay. So, pipe. Mark 1 goes there. Doop. 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 Power of atoms of the nuclear. I will eventually, I think. Right, that's too far, apparently. And there we go. Sweet. Currently we're having to, like, burn some byproduct. Okay. And we're going to need to split this one. Going to there. That one. Going into there. Split that. Into there. And that's now too far. There we go. Can still get through the door, that's great. Right, so. Actually, I think I should have it the other way around. Split should be on the Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. The split should be on the far pipe. Like that. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? I need it to... I need to be able to free draw the pipes. You know what I mean? Could do it like that. That could work. And then have the junction like this. And like this. I have the pipeline going there and there. Cool. Okay, so the pipes don't look daft as fuck. They look okay-ish. Right, we just need some pumps. Be able to pump it. Don't know how many pumps we're going to need, but it's not the longest bit of pipe work. Do it, I reckon. All right. So. We now need power poles and shit. Missing materials. I need wire. Whee! I had to make a little station for the hypertubes. Not feeling very hyper right now. They're not that quick at going upwards. I need to build up like a little booster. Right, wire. Is that down or up? I think it's up. Yes, there you go. Whee! Oh no, I'm gonna fall. It's fine. I'm good. Right then. Okay, and then one between these two. Up there. And one just past this one, just in case we have room for another one at some point. Okay, that should go there. Okay, so I'm going to power pole just here. This side's going to go through the wall there. This side's going to go over the pipes. Okay, I need the walls apparently. Oopsies. That pump's gonna stick out. Okay. Might need to remove this and move it somewhere else. Logistics, power pump. Okay. I'll keep this one going. I like the way it makes sparky noises even though it's not actually connected to anything yet. Right, and that's the way it's going out that way. Cool. I actually see a feckin' thing, it's too dark. Alright then. I'm connecting all of this, knowing full well I can't turn it on yet. Okay. When this turns on, probably gonna blow everything. So I'm gonna have to start generating coal first. Okay. So we need to go back to the facility. And we need to isolate only the oil pumps that we need. It's going to be a bit of a challenge. So.
Fucking!
Turn out. Oh my god. Okay, I don't want to turn all of the things on yet. Right, so let's isolate just the things that we need. So it's these two we need. Right. Now, currently, this is the only thing we're going to be able to power on, including that. And this. Oh. What? Power line 2. There you go. So there's no empty power. So that's already connected. I don't know what the fuck to. So that's connected to this. Right. So that is now that, this, and whatever's through here. This. Okay. That's connecting that. That's connecting that pump. Alright. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think this is isolated. I don't think we've got anything... oh, hang on. Okay, so I'm going to build this like that. Okay, so that's now connected. Okay, that is now... okay. This could blow the entire electric grid. Let's find out. The electric grid. It's not blown. We have not blown the electric grid. That is pumping. We have oil. It's alive! Which means this is getting fed with oil. Yes, it is. Look at this. It's constructing. Happy fucking days. This, I don't think it's getting fed with oil. Although it is for a little bit. It is a little bit. Just a little bit. But currently we're not pumping anything into this one. Okay. Once this starts making stuff. Okay. So we've got some nice heavy oil residue. Oh shit, that's got no power to it. Fuck. There. Right. That's now pumping. Heavy oil residue a bit. Is this now filling up? Yes, it is. Okay, we have petroleum cake. Petroleum cake is getting made. Getting turned. For fuck's sake. Ugh. Get in there. There you go. There you go. Nice. Eat the cake. Okay, once we have cake getting produced on the reg. Shit. Okay. We need to get this this conveyor belt moved. Because otherwise it's not going to be creating any more cake. I think I'm gonna make a just as a quick solution to this. I'm just gonna make a quick series of there you go, that there, and then there you go. Right. So I'm now going to. I'm just putting the plastic into storage for now. Right. So we've got plastic going into storage. We've got petroleum cake getting made, but it's only half effective currently. It's only half effective currently. Once we've gotten power getting generated from, well, once we've got enough coal in here, I'm going to connect this power plant. So then the water will get pumped in. Got 0 fuel at the moment. I can see the fuel starting to come in. Okay. So once we've got, I would say, 5 or so fuel in each one, I'll power it on. Oh shit. Good point. I didn't connect the 2 sets of splitters together. Stupid me. It's fine. Right. Okay. So we're sort of working at half efficiency with the plastic line currently. Okay. I think it might be time to connect these 2 buildings. Are we ready? Go. Let's connect this one. There, cool. Right. We should start having water getting pumped. That's great. Do we have enough pumps? Yes, we do. Right, that pump is working. Is there water going into the power generators? Can't see. Let's try this one. There's a little bit of water going in. We are generating power. We're generating power, everyone. Okay. What is our, I don't know, we're going to have to... Alright, the power's getting generated, that's great. I think we can now, potentially, connect up everything. Just have a quick look at our power consumption-y thing. Oh, jeez, okay. Can I get under this pole? Yeah, there you go. Right. Have a look at this power pole. Right, so our current consumption is the orange line. Our current max consumption is the blue line. At the moment, the blue line and the grey line, which is our capacity, are the same. Our capacity keeps going up and down because we're not currently providing enough petroleum coke. So we need to power the middle line. So I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna delete that. I need to power this stuff, which is the big chunk. Okay. Now all of this stuff is now active. I don't know what's going on with these. Why are you not working? No power. power. Cool. So, I think we are now working with max consumption is now way above the grey line. It's not ideal, to be honest. But the grey line should settle at this top bit here once we've gotten the coke production at like a sensible level, which it should now start stabilizing. Okay. See, our consumption is has just gone up fairly dramatically. We are now producing. Well, we're producing plastic for sure. We're producing plastic. This stuff here. We've got heavy oil residual there. That's going to be producing fuel. I don't know what to do with fuel yet. We haven't decided yet. That's going to be making rubber. Right. And with that horrible noise, we'll be back. I'm going to go get myself a cup of tea. When we come back, we got to really figure out what we're doing with this power. Don't go anywhere.